Welcome, one and all, to the Domestic God YouTube channel where I talk all things life related. Today I'm talking about father life, specifically two aspects that I found surprising, two aspects on the challenging side of things, and two aspects that I found really rewarding that perhaps I didn't consider before. So let's roll the intro and we'll get into it. Okay, let's get straight to it. I'm going to make this a bit of a positivity sandwich. So we'll start with a positive and then a couple of challenges in the middle, and we'll finish it with another positive because, well, that's the way it should be. Positive aspect number one, it's just spending quality time together. Before Oliver came along, I was very much go, go, go. I needed to always be doing something, and I kind of still am like that. But now taking that time out, that quality time to spend with Oliver and Ricky, whether that be having a picnic or going to the beach, and on top of that, seeing Oliver with my parents, which is where Oliver is at the moment, and seeing them interact with him, just family times that I know I'll look back on with fondness. Stopping and smelling the roses is something that everyone could take note of. I thought during COVID that the one positive of that was that we were sort of forced into taking that time. But having Oliver has really given me that excuse, I suppose, to put those work emails away, to try to stop thinking about outside aspects of life when I'm here with Oliver, just being in the moment. So struggle number one, and that is time and not being able to be as productive as I used to be. I've really struggled having my best laid plans just go by the wayside because Oliver needs me more than what I thought he would. He's having a bad day. I was going to get stuff done around the house, but he's attached to my leg, so I physically can't move. When I'm restricted and my plans are being restricted, that's something that really frustrates me, and I can get quite down on myself when that happens. So my advice, and if you're someone who struggles with this as well, and something that's helped me quite a bit is just stopping and taking a breath, taking a moment to stop and think about the situation for what it is. Here you've got this little person who relies on you, who gives you unconditional love. At this moment, that person needs me. And I find when I think about the situation in a compassionate way, putting aside my frustrations or the mission to get the job done, and just think of it, putting myself in his shoes, being less selfish, I suppose, and being compassionate, I find that you can't hold on to that anger anymore. You can't hold on to that frustration anymore. So let's finish the middle, not so positive part of our positive sandwich with unexpected struggle number two, and that's anxiety and self-doubt. Something I did find surprising is that my mind does tend to wander to worst case scenarios, sort of out there thoughts. I could be walking along the side of a road with him and I see this car sort of drive towards us and drive past us, and it just flashes in my mind, what if this car lost control and swerved towards us? These anxious thoughts tend to just briefly enter my mind, and I can put them aside, but it's kind of a downer, that self-doubt of, can I fulfill this role as a dad? And being nervous that perhaps I can't control every situation. And the catastrophic sort of thoughts do still pop up every now and then. And for me, I guess it's a sign of when you care so much about someone, or you feel you can't control every situation. It's a matter of challenging some of those thoughts. They're unlikely to happen, a lot of these sort of worst case scenarios. And a lot of people have similar worries and concerns, but it's when it starts taking over and really affecting your time with your son or daughter, I think that's when it's important to talk to your partner about it, which you should be, it's a good advice in general to always keep that communication open. Perhaps talk to a psychologist or a trusted friend or family member. So that's enough of the heavy stuff. Let's finish off the positive sandwich with a positive. And I don't want to say the obvious things, but it is going to be a bit of an obvious one. And it's all those small things. It's the hugs and the kisses and the smiles. Nothing really prepares you 100% for that feeling. One of the biggest things I look forward to every night is his bedtime. And not just because I get to put him down and then put on the footy or the cricket, but having that 10-15 minutes with him at the end of each day where it's quiet, it's just him and I. It's that winding down at the end of his day, at the end of my day, where I can just sing him a little song and just be in that moment and think how amazing that is. It's those quiet times. You really appreciate how amazing those times are and how thankful I am to have him. And it's never to be taken for granted because we never know what's around the corner. So that's it. There'll be other videos dedicated to being a parent, family life, because it's something I'm going through now. It's relevant. So I'd love to hear things that you would like me to talk about. If you've got any questions, comments, tips, advice, it's all appreciated, and you can pop them in the comments below. I'll link all my social media so you can DM me privately or email me. And before you go, if you can like and subscribe down the bottom, that'd be great. I appreciate it. And we can talk, maybe have some more D&M conversations in the future. I'm sure we will. 100% we will. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Cheers.